Hey everybody, it's Scott. We're here to take a look at a new Innova shipment that includes Halloween glow discs and Halloween discs, and a brief restock before we get the huge flood of Legend of Lizard Peak discs in just a couple days. Those come in on Monday, but this stuff's in the shop now. There's also some Trilogy restocks and a couple of new selections from Trilogy like the Matte Aurum. Anyway, let's take a peek. All right, first we're taking a look at this Trilogy restock, and I guess there's some new stuff in here. For example, this Matte Aurum MVP Open Champion. There's some of these chameleon, I believe they're chameleon stags in here. Might be interesting for people that like that disc, and that plastic will probably stable it up a little bit. There's a small stack of, this is an old, not old, but it's an older mold that used to be very popular. It's got great numbers. At 8502, the Latitude 64 Striker might be worth checking out. It's slow, it's controllable, it's just a little bit stable, a little more stable than neutral. Those numbers could be favorable and worth investigating. A small stack, we're starting to see Dynamic Discs as the distributor release some Castoplast stuff that is not the normal Castoplast stuff, but here's a few of these. They are the Giant K yarn. All are green, and okay, that's what they gave us. There's a stack of these Ice Orbit Pures. Very cool release for Pure fans. Ooh, I like that one. All right. Some of those, there is a stack here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, of classic soft Wardens because they're flexy and super grippy, and they've been really popular. There's 4 solids, there's 4 burst, different colors to check out. I've recently played doubles with a fella you guys might know, but anyway, oh, I'm doing this. He had one of these and I thought they were cool, but there's these flexible minis from Dynamic Discs, or you might say Trilogy because it's their brands, but flexible, kind of not necessarily heavy, but heavier than a lot of minis. Flexible rubber minis, these are cool. Check this out. You throw them down and they stick. But yeah, worth a peek. Something different, something fun. See if you like them as much as I do. All right, there's a stack of stuff here from Innova, some Champ Mako 3s in a variety of weights. The interesting thing about this shipment is we usually don't see mid-ranges very light, but these go down below 150. So there's a stack of Champ Mako 3s in a variety of weights, including max weight and different colors. Oh, look at them all. There's an old school, it's max weight. An old school Champ. They have a new logo and stamp that they're putting on stuff now. So you'll see some stamp designs like that start to change as they use it more. Ooh, I like that grape one. A little dark, but some Champ Mako 3s, a variety of weights. One thing that people have been excited to check out is the Rollo. I'm not sure about the marketing on this. For Innova to call it a roller might be a misnomer in certain areas like ours. I don't know that you're going to be able to throw this and have it turn directly into a roller unless you're very specific about the weight. Now at sea level, Sacramento, those type of areas, of course, you could throw it straight and expect it to turn over, roll, that type of thing. But what this is going to be at 5, 6, Great Glide, -4, 1, it's going to be a really understable mid. So you can, at the very least, expect to throw it straight and have it turn over and hold its line very predictably. You might look up a video that Nate Sexton put out about 2 weeks ago to see that this type of disc is used for more than just a roller. You see him throw a very gentle but very severe hyzer flip on a super tight hallway shot, and because it's so understable, he doesn't have to put a lot of power on it to flip it up, but once it snaps straight, you know, if you know the hyzer flip, if you hyzer flip a disc and it snaps up to straight, that's probably the straightest throw you're going to be able to throw with a given disc. So anyway, Rollo, favorable numbers, very easy to use, worth checking out. At our elevation, may or may not be a roller, but there's not a whole lot of places you're going to want to roll a disc here anyway. Worth checking out, all right? There's some different colors. Halloween discs, there is AVR, I don't believe at the top of my head, has been, I don't believe it has ever been released in Nexus plastic, but I might be wrong about this. But what this is a Nexus Glow AVR. Cool Halloween graphic, a pumpkin, and we can see by the speed lines coming off the back of the pumpkin and the way the flames are floating out of the mouth and the eyes that the pumpkin is in flight and has been thrown. I like it. All right, so there's a stack of those. There's the new Rollos. There's some Mambas and weights that we have been missing. There's just a few here right now. There's more Champ Makos. Why are there just a few since Mamba is so popular? Well, it's because the shipment for the Legend of Lizard Peak with the new Legend of Lizard Peak art is almost here, and there's a whole lot more Mambas in that shipment, including a bunch of halos in a variety of weights. There's some Star Beasts and weights that we were missing. It's a popular disc with great numbers. Another disc that's relatively high speed, but at -2.2 is relatively easy to throw. And 10 speed isn't as fast as it gets for high speed. There's a few chargers and weights that we were missing. And maybe those were weights that you were looking for. All right, we're going to put these back, and we're going to take a peek at. Oh man, I missed something. We're going to go back and shoot it here in just a second. There's also some Star Makos that we were missing. And then there's a stack of the Star It in Halloween awesomeness with a cool werewolf graphic. So there is the Innova shipment for now. More coming next week with Lizard Peak art. Come on down and check them out.